Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading through September 1st to the 14th. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate for every single Aries out there. Also, this is for cross watchers. Roles may be reversed, so take it as it resonates. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 1st through the 14th. All right. I'm going to make this a little bit of a faster read, so I'm only going to use tarot. Okay. All right. Bottom, Judgment. Okay. So, Aries. Oh. So I think that whatever has happened, you've kind of come to a crossroads where you're deciding where you want to go. Because I'm getting a feeling that a lot of you don't really know what you want to do. And it's not necessarily just relationships. For some of you, I am picking up career-wise. It's like you're thinking, should I leave this job? Should I start a new job? What should I do? For some of you, it's, should I stay with this person? Should I leave this person? Or should I take this person back? Should I, should I stay single? Should I leave a commitment? It's like for everybody, it's a little different because I'm getting different messages. But you're all having the same similar thoughts, which is what should I choose? And I'm also kind of getting that a lot of you have a problem feeling like the odds are against you. Kind of not necessarily feeling beaten down, but I feel like a lot of stuff has been happening in a lot of your lives where you're feeling really tired. You're feeling like misfortune has taken its toll on you. And it's like, I think for a lot of you, you've tried so hard to... I'm getting a feeling like a lot of you has thought things through. You keep thinking it's like you're beating a dead horse at this point. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting, like with your thoughts on what you should do. And it's like, for a lot of you, if it's a relationship, it's like you've tried so hard to heal this relationship, but it seems like you can't. It seems like fate's not on your side. And I'm getting a lot of frustration. Like a lot of you are suffering with frustration. Because it feels like no matter what you try to do, it seems like things aren't going the way you want it to. And it's kind of hard because it seems like, for instance, say if you have a boss or something, and you try to please this boss, but you can never seem to please this boss. Or say you have a partner, and you try to work on the same issue, but it seems like it just goes around in a circle, and you're feeling hopeless. It's stuff like that. And for some of you that are out there that are single, it's almost like you feel like you're always going to be single. It's kind of just that feeling. But I'm also feeling that a lot of you are stable. Like it's not like you're necessary. So, oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's not like you're necessarily in a position where you're helpless. Because you know that you have everything that you do need. But it's it's kind of... For a lot of you, I'm feeling like there's things that you want to achieve in life, but you feel like others are blocking you, whether that's a partner or a boss. You know, it's stuff like that. It's like you want to, say, take things forward, but you can't really control the other person, you know? It's kind of that feeling. It's like I feel like for a lot of you, you guys talked about what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And it's almost like it's not really coming the way you want it to. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to let go of something that has happened in the past that's been hindering you, but you don't really know how. And I think that it's affecting you in the current state, whatever this may be for you. Because I don't want this just to be about relationships. And I'm not picking up that all of it is just romance. But for some of you, it really is romance. But there's a path that you're trying to go down. And you want it to be stable and you want it to be really good. But it's like, I don't know. I'm going to get some more clarifiers because it's like the energy I'm sensing is it's not like it's like a subtle, you know, it's like it's subtle energy. It's not something that it's like a punch in the face, because I feel like a lot of the stuff you're going through is past stuff that not necessarily, like I feel like a lot of you've kind of gotten past it, but there's just bits of it still lingering for a lot of you. And you're just not seeing anything really manifest or come for it that you would like it to. So I'm just going to pull some clarifiers, finish this, and then I'm going to get into the actual full thing of the reading, because this will help a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm going to keep it anyway. I have a feeling I need to keep it. Okay. Okay. So I think the decision that you were trying to make on moving forward has something to do with your past and you wanting to move past it. Because I think whatever has happened to you, Aries, is I think that a part of you has experienced a lot of disappointment and you're trying to move past it, but you don't really know how to entirely. So you're kind of at a crossroads and you're debating exactly what it is that you want in life. And it feels like things have never gone quite in your favor in the past. So you're trying to become more stable and you're trying to let go of these burdens of these 9 swords. It's like, I think you've thought it through so many times that you're so sick and tired of it that you're willing to let everything go because you don't want to stay in that anymore. And it's like a part of you is trying to self-reflect and trying to go within, but you're still holding on to a lot of that. You're still holding on to a lot of the disappointments, a lot of the pain, a lot of the frustration. Because I think that whoever you were dealing with wasn't a team player in the way that you would like it to be. And we're getting a lot of fire and a lot of air signs. So you might be dealing with a fire or an air sign. So another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm picking up Aquarius a lot, Libra. But it's like, I think that you have tried to just put down your defenses. Either you or this person. It's like this person or you just stopped fighting, tried to stop arguing, one or the other. Because whatever this other person was saying, or you were saying, the situation, it come off kind of harsh, I think. And I think it left you in a state of restlessness. Trying to, like, stop and think about what occurred. And it's like, you know that it's over and it's done, so you're trying to put down your defenses. You're not trying to be so defensive about the situation anymore. But it's like you are aware that you need to heal from this, but there's still so much that needs to be done, that needs to be kind of healed in this situation. Because I think that for instance, if it was a intimate relationship, I think you were the more stable one. I think you were the one that had a lot more to offer. And I think that you wanted to actually have a stable foundation. And I think the other person was a lot more deceitful, a lot more just wasn't on the same page as you, just wasn't willing to put in that effort and that stability that you were. And say if it was a job, it's like your boss wasn't willing to work with you, or your coworkers weren't willing to work with you. It's like there was just like something there. And I'm almost getting the sense that it's like, not necessarily that you wished you can control somebody, but it's kind of that feeling. It's like, I can't really control the other person. And that's where your helplessness sets in. But you yourself are stable, but you feel like you're hopeless in the situation. Like you can't move past the situation. You can't let go of the situation because you can't control the other person. And I feel like you might have said to this person, I caught you in your lies. Like maybe you did find some truths and you said the truth. And it's like you're just wanting to almost get justice in a way. I'm feeling for a lot of you, you guys have struggled. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's like you guys have struggled with relationships so much that you don't really know what to do. You don't really know how to move past it. So it's like finally seeing the truth of the situation. It's kind of hard for you to move forward. And again, it's like you or the other person has put down fighting. Because I think that at one point, I think you or this other person was fought and fought and fought, and it's kind of gone around so many times that you're just so sick of it. But, you still have a lot of emotions there. You still have a lot of investments there. So it's still, like, really hard for you, I think, to move past this. And it's like whatever you wanted it to manifest wasn't able to manifest. And I think, in a way, it makes you feel kind of like it took a toll on your self-esteem. It made you feel like there was no victory, that there was really nothing you can get out of this. And it made you feel like you were insignificant to this person. And it's like you have to come down to a decision, which I think you are aware of this. And I think in your mind, you feel like the only decision you can make is it's not going to go the way you wanted. And there is no victory. So it's like you wanted something to be born. You wanted something to be rebirthed. But at the same time, you can't really do that. You don't really know how to do that. And it's frustrating as that is because it's like, I think you wanted this so badly to work out, which is why I think you're still kind of holding on to it, but you want to let go of it. So it's kind of that frustration you have for yourself, but I think that you're really hard on yourself. Aries. I think you put a lot of it on your door. I think that you put a lot of the whole, whatever went down, I think you kind of blame yourself for it. And it's like, but I think after all of this took place, I have a feeling that that's when you started to waken up to the other side of you, the side of you that is more sensitive to emotions. Like maybe this sets you on a spiritual path for a lot of you, to go find answers and to go find what it is that will make you be fulfilled, will make you happy. Because I think that this was kind of, I'm getting that at one point it was really devastating for you and you're still trying to move past it. But I think that it has ignited you to wanting to explore more about yourself. Because I think that this did not bring you emotional fulfillment. This did not make you feel like you got what you deserved, you know? And there's still so much, I think there's a lot that you don't know about yourself and a lot that you don't know about the situation. And I feel like in your mind you think that whatever you invested you'll never get back. So you feel like it's a waste of time. But what have you grown and what have you learned from it? Because I feel like you've changed a lot, that you have created a lot, that you have gone through so much. And I think that this, in a way, was a blessing. So these are a lot of cards here, but I really had the feeling that I needed to take it. So I think that you gave a lot. And I think this person gave back to an extent. But what I'm kind of getting is this is more like how you would wanted it to be. And it's like, I think a part of you was hoping to get out of the cold, and you're realizing that you have to get yourself out of that. You have to get yourself out of the loneliness, out of the despair that you've felt for so long. Because for this group, I'm feeling like a lot of you have felt alone most of your life. Have felt like you had to fight your way through life. And a part of you knows that you are the only one that can give yourself what it is that you need. But what I'm sensing is a part of you also feels like you're waiting for this person to come back, or you're waiting for something to change. So you're hoping that this will get you out of the cold, that this will get you out of your loneliness, so you're waiting for it. But deep down, a part of you knows that that's not necessarily what's going to happen. But you're not having the motivation anymore, because I feel like whatever this was drained you. And I think that for a lot of you, you're starting to kind of see like, okay, I have to plant my own seed again. I have to go out and adventure off. I need to do what is best for me. Because I think that for the longest time, I think you've waited and waited and waited to the point where you are now starting to decide that I have to take it into my own hands. Maybe what happened in the past, I'm not going to get that, but I have the ability to change the will and actually obtain a lot more fortune. It's like a part of you knows that you've hit rock bottom, but the only thing you can do is go up from this point. And I think oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's like I think you know that you want to let go and you want to untie yourself. You want to be free. So you're trying to do that, but at the same time, there's a part of you that feels like you can't. There's a part of you that feels like you are stuck, like you don't have everything you need. And I feel like it comes down to it not working out again, because in your mind, I think you want to go out and maybe say, for instance, for some of you, you might be single. Say this person hurt you, and you've been single since then. And it's like you're thinking about going out and meeting new people, but then it's like you don't have the motivation to do it. You're afraid to do it because all you can think about was that missed opportunity, or that, well, I can't control people, so what if they try to hurt me again? And it's like you're in that sense of being afraid, but yet there's that part of you that really wants to do it. So it's like you're holding yourself back because all you've experienced was that pain. And it scares you to go out and adventure because it's like a part of you is still kind of hoping and waiting for this individual to come back, or this missed opportunity. So it's like you're it's almost like, I almost looked at this like the Two of Pentacles, but it's not. But in a way, it kind of holds that energy. It's like you're kind of buying yourself time in making this decision because you're hoping that this person will come back. You're hoping that whatever happened will eventually make its way around and you're going to find a way to get over it. It's almost like you're not necessarily wanting to get back with that person that hurt you, but it's almost like you want an apology from that person. For some of you, it's just you wanting to be acknowledged for what you did, for how much you put in. And it's like you're waiting for this person to come back to just acknowledge that. Because a part of you, I'm feeling like, if this is a romantic relationship, a part of you wants this person to come back just to say I'm sorry, just so you can slam the door in their face, you know? And for some of you, it's like you kind of want them back still. Like you still kind of long for them. But for some of you, it's more or less like you just want acknowledgement for everything that you have put in. So take it as it resonates, because it is a general reading. At the bottom of the deck, for the shadowy aspect, you have Judgment. And the feeling that I was really getting with this is it's kind of exactly like that. It's like a part of you is hoping that this person will come back. And then you can tell them where the sun don't shine. Like, you know, tell them to go F off, pretty much. And I'm getting that heavily with some of you. It's like you really want them to just acknowledge what they've lost just so you can leave. And for others of you, it's like you really just want this person to come back because you did technically miss them and you really do want them back. So it's kind of a problem because I'm not getting much of their energy in this reading. And I think it's because you're so in your head about it. You know, there's still so many emotions that are still connected. You know, there's still so much fiery energy here. It's like it's mostly your element. But I'm getting that, and for a lot of people, it's like you feel like you've missed an opportunity. And you're just hoping that it would come back. Or you're hoping that you can get a victory in the end. Because it's almost too painful to accept what happened, to just move past it. And it's like you want this person to see how much pain they caused you. It's like you want them to acknowledge what they've put you through, but I'm getting that you're not really getting that, and it's really starting to hurt and bother you. So, yeah, that is what I got out of this reading. I hope this resonated for some of you. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's kind of what the energy that I picked up for the collective. So if this resonates, I hope you like it. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.